Yo, everybody is having a come to Jesus moment today. NERDSoul. Late ill kid at OneYoungsta, holding it down, bringing that StreetGeek and NERDSoul. What is up, my people, today? Oh yeah, coming with another wonderful episode of On Screen. Man, this show is getting crazy. We got to get caught up real quick before tonight. And the show we're talking about is the effortlessly good, the soap opera-tastic, the crazy drama-filled Greenleaf. And straight up, this show has been delivering. There's only like two big things I want to talk about. But let's just go in and start off with the FBI. The FBI is not playing. Apparently, he was like, yo, I paid off the tax bill. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. They came through Calvary and they came through Jacob's spot. And I can't remember Jacob's church. Yo, look, it was the real church. Then he went to Basie's church. You know what I mean. But anyway, the FBI has created a fallout and measures that we couldn't even understand. Like, look at Lady Mae. Lady Mae pretty much straight blacked out on that joint. I mean, she straight melted down in front of just about everybody. When, of course, Pastor or Bishop Greenleaf is trying to figure out what's going on. I mean, from rounding up everyone's computers to literally taking each and every one up out their office, not stopping, not letting people do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's watching. It's essentially a circus, man. It's crazy. And just showing that it is coming to a head on the business side lets us know that, unfortunately, people that have died, maybe in other seasons, still have effect on us now. They are still, their actions or inaction has still affected us to today. And it is crazy to what extent. I mean, you got, when you're over Calvary, you got like Charity bugging out and she's losing her music. And then you got Lady Mae, and she about to lose her whole day with Lady Mae stuff, her slideshows and things. And then you got, in the middle of this, you got Grace trying to wrangle her defense team together, and Rochelle, we'll get to her in a second. But just so much craziness. Then you go over with Jacob, and they're busted up in that spot too, taking, accounting records and stuff. And even the accountant comes through and he's like, look, I ain't trying to be no snitch, but I'm gonna be a snitch. And this is all because of the carefully orchestrated hit put out by Basie and Rochelle. Now, speaking of those two are definitely feeling themselves because they are in gloat mode. You know what I'm saying? They're like, my plans have worked. This is all on point. We got everything rolling just like we should, and we happy. You got Rochelle. Rochelle, I'm telling you, she playing her part though. She playing her part because Bishop came to her and she was like, what do you mean? We were in bed together and I loved you. I'm still love you. Bishop like, girl, what's wrong with your crazy self? Because she told that lie to Grace. So man, yo, Rochelle, I got it. Look, applause for the long game. Now, Basie, on the other hand, straight up with Jacob, meeting him man to man. Yo, Basie, he got stones for that one. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, we got tons of stuff to get to in just a moment. But first, of course, Kira Brand gonna help us pay them bills. Oh yeah, chick that leave below, hat, shirts, hoodies, all that jazz. And once you find something you like, of course, cop it. Now, I want to slow down, get into Zora real quick because we're getting these little pieces with her life in Atlanta. And you got the fallout from the girl from the studio. You know what I'm saying? You got Sophia like, yo, you see this? And Zora's like, who's this girl? Because remember, homie was like, yo, you can stay home. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come to the studio with me. Stay home, girl. Now, look, ladies, I ain't gonna try to, be foul to your man. But if you doing something with your man all the time, now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? He like, nah, you can stay home. I'm just saying, oh. Nah, but seriously. Homie was literally paying her to stay home. He gave her $100 like, yo, get your nails did or something. Just stay out my way, because I got another dime breezy that I'm trying to take to the studio. And look, if you gonna do dirt, you can't do dirt on the internet, man. You gotta keep it on the low, all right? He all up on Instagram or Snapchat, whatever it was. She all hugged up with him, sitting on his lap and stuff. Come on, man. Like, look, help yourself. Now, when he gets back, Zora is responding like she should. She like, yo, who this chick? And I don't know what kind of hold he got on her, but all he did is giggle a little bit and give her a kiss, and like everything's forgiven. I don't know. This dude is like, I'll be sure times 30. All right, he got like the power of I'll be sure, El DeBarge, and like, I don't know, Chico DeBarge. All right, all put in one, but for gospel. I mean, if you want to call it gospel. With that said, let's go on and check in on light skin love. That's right, you know what I'm saying? You got Grace. She ain't happy because her man, he got a report. And when you got an FBI whole service, all right, mad agents just taking out boxes, packing up stuff, coming in raiding, you can't not tell that story, man. You can't not write that paper, all right, or write the document or whatever, put it on the internet. You can't not do that, man. Like, you gotta do some investigative journalism, all right? And she like, everything else. Man, look, you knew he was a reporter when you got with him, all right? But the Rick Foxness, he got you. He had the slickety hair, he got the eyes and everything. He got you. And now you up in here acting like you ain't know what he did, all right? You knew he was a reporter when you met him, so let the brother report. Now, with it all said, since we're getting into it tonight, I'm gonna leave you off with Tasha. Tasha is a character that I truly feel for right now, because I don't feel like she's ever had an anchor on this show. Now seeing her character, now seeing how she's reacted, seeing the position she's in, she's never had an anchor. She's never had roots anywhere. She's just pretty much blown in the wind by whoever's around her. Whether it's Jacob's activity or her feeling for Jacob, or even, of course, Basie and whatever he's doing, she's never really had a clear understanding of where she stands. And it's hurtful because I honestly like her. At first I thought she was whack. It's like, but now I know she was just whack because she was with Basie. When she's on her own, she's a cool person. You know what I'm saying? She ain't trying to hurt nobody. She just living her life, just chilling. And man, I feel for her. And it's funny because Carissa, we know Carissa whack, but Carissa was like, tell her you love her. And Carissa, she just wanted to see if Jacob would say it. Yo, look, Carissa, Jacob ain't gonna say it, but I'll say it to you. You whack, and Tasha's definitely better than you are. You whack because you've been beating this man down for years, all right, over this thing, and you ain't never stopped. And he finally found someone who he can relate to, who ain't gonna beat him down over and over and over, especially when he's a changed man. You know what I'm saying? If Jacob was the same dude we met in season 1, yes, you are completely justified. But you can see he's making an honest, earnest effort to be better than he ever was. So you dirty for that. But guys, holla at me. I'm gonna holla at you. Down in them comments, let's talk about Tasha. Let's talk about Sophia, Zora, light skin love, all that good stuff. And before I bounce, I'm gonna tell you guys to hit up ThatNERDSoul.com. That's right, you can check me out right there. All my videos on the oldest news, latest greatest, and all that. Then hit up shop.ThatNERDSoul.com and pick yourself up a t-shirt player. Don't forget to get one for them playettes. Then come back here, like, comment, subscribe, and share that Nerd Soul. That's right, there's no better way that I can show people that you like what you are watching. So, LA, what up? VA, what up? RVA, you got my heart. And please be good to yourselves. Please be good to each other. And remember, always keep your most important files off of your daily laptop, because it might be taken by the FBI. Peace.